Alright, this is the anyone replaying the live stream. Hello and good night to everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you come to my live stream and not hear me talking because I don't have anything to say. If you come in and hear me talking because I have something to say. But I just waiting till people comment in the live stream and then start to talk. But I was doing something so I wasn't really talking, I was just doing something. I was setting up while I was on. Alright. Sorry about that. So it's an old hole holder, so it don't work all that properly, so it's just shaking the phone sometimes. It is. Welcome in, Damien. How are you tonight? Good night to you as well, and your family as well. Also, thank you for being here with me. Um, how are you feeling now that with the treatment that you are getting for the problem that you are having? How you are feeling now? I know you told me that you got treatment, and well, that was a couple of days ago. So how are you feeling now? Mm, Blues the world. Do you remember the time we got? Huh? I don't know who this person. I don't drink alcohol, and I'm not sure if in Trinidad we have RBs. I'm not sure, no. I had to make the effort to join in. I have a girlfriend keeping me company. Okay. It's not just when you want a little closer. I'm not seeing the comments properly. Very good. When you have someone to they keep on encouraging you, that's a very good thing. When you are by your When you are by yourself, it's not a good feeling. And I'm not talking about like if you're living with your parents or like your brother, your uncle or something like that, or your sister or something like that. But I like to have a wife or a girlfriend, right? Right? It's obvious that that your parents should um, encourage you. But when you have a good support system, is be a good for you. Sometimes when you have two minds about doing something, or you have a mind about doing something that will benefit you, but you don't want to do it. But when you have somebody to encourage you to go, you will do. I told her about the channel and she said, visit the channel and let him know how all is well. Okay. Let us hold on a second. Yes, I don't want to just want to do something here with the folder. The phone is to right. So I'm seeing the comes a little better than now. But being lonely is not a good feeling, no? So when you have somebody to encourage you to do the right thing, keep them. I don't really go anywhere most of the time I'm home, so I really don't meet anyone. The only time I meet people is like over like shit like this, like over YouTube or Facebook or whatever. We as trainee YouTubers have to support each other. Well said, Damien. That is so true. It has some people from um at our fellow trainees. Some of them prefer support outsiders. Like when the guy that do the Caribbean tour, local people went crazy over him, right? And you have plenty local YouTubers. You don't give them that kind of support. No matter how big or small the channel is. That is the kind of love you're supposed to be showing your fellow content creators, no matter if it's YouTube or whatever it is. Right? But they prefer support an outsider than a person in your own island, in your own country. So I understand where you're coming from, Damien. And you told me that already. You like to support your fellow trainees. When you go into watch a live stream and if you notice you look for people from Trinidad and Tobago. Like I did at the first time I met you, I think you told me that you was looking for like something to watch and you saw me and I know that I was a trainee, so you decided to give me support. And you told me that how you are a moderator for other local content creators as well, for other local YouTubers. Mm. I remember you was telling you were telling me about that. So I'm not sure how the lighting is, because it's a lighting I have in my room. So the best is about a 15 watt bulb. What all I could have. Sorry. But for me, it's okay. So I like that, Damien, that how you prefer to support your locals, YouTubers and foreign. That is the way. Always support your, always go to support your fellow countrymen or country person first before you support anyone else. But yet it has some people don't do that. As you and hmm, if I have about 10 supporters, subscribers from Trinidad Tobago, I think that is maybe all I have. Maybe it can be a little more, it can be a little less too. But most of my supporters are from the outside, right? I have plenty local YouTubers I support by watching their videos and things like that. Lots of them. After a while, I stopped looking at them because I realized they're not returning the favor to you. But if they have something interesting, I watch it. Yes, I love that. It makes no sense supporting foreign YouTube channels, and they they block and reject you because you can't give them what they want. Yeah, that is so true. Some of them want to be a member of the channel. They want like super sticker, and I think you could give gifts and things like that on the to their channel and things like that. Some of them want you buy things for them. If people willingly doing it, I don't have a problem with that because I'm not asking you to do it and you doing it. I will accept it because you are willingly doing it. But I'm not going to ask you to come and subscribe. Not even I don't even ask people to subscribe on my YouTube channel. All I say is feel free. That is your choice to subscribe, to comment, right? To watch, to share, to like, whatever. I don't know if it's on YouTube or TikTok. I think it's TikTok. I went on someone's live stream, right? So while I went in the live stream, but either person don't put no bad comments or not, I just say hi, hello, like that. Ask them some little questions, right? If I see something nice in video, tell them not nice. I saw the person block me and kick me out of the live stream. Whether I get to realize the person blocked me and kick me out because I don't have the funds, I don't have the money to purchase gifts for them, right? They give them different types of gifts on it. There's a lot of things they could give. I say, well, so you block me because I cannot gift you. That's not right. So I was on a live stream not too long ago. One of my fellow YouTuber supporter. I watch her live stream. She supports me. I support her. And she was talking about yesterday. She was trying to read my live stream and she couldn't. Right, but what I checked, my uh, my channel tab is able to be rated, right? I put it on, but what I didn't know that what she said that your subscriptions have to be public. But ever since I have a YouTube channel, it always been one way. So I never really interfered. I never really touched that setting. I thought that way it was supposed to be. So I end up changing it. I ended up changing it not too long ago. So hopefully now I'm readable. So when fellow YouTubers going to end their live stream, they could look for somebody to redirect their supporters. Whoever they have in their live stream, they could redirect them to your live stream. You said it like I think it's the first live stream I did today. Somebody was being very rude in my live stream. I didn't understand what the person was saying. Most of the time the comments was blocked, and I think Damien, you put somebody in a timeout. I saw your name showed up on the screen that you put somebody in a timeout some seconds, like 80, 800 or something like that. So thank you for that. But I really don't know why people from, especially Trinidad and Tobago, I don't know why they don't support their own people, their own content creators, right? You know, whatever if it is, either here on YouTube or wherever else, right? In most of my social media, I have a small following, but I don't have a problem with it. The biggest following I have is on TikTok. It's about 10,000 or something, right? I just tried to button sleeve in my shirt, people. So, Damian, well said. I like what you said that it makes no sense for supporting foreign channels. That is so true. Because they really block you and reject you because you can't give them what they want. That is so true. And yes, people are really something else. Sometimes it have people that you know personally prefer support a foreigner, a foreign content creator than follow your own friend. And that's a good question. A very good question. I live stream on YouTube and it's free. So why do you have to pay to be on the person's live stream? That way it has sometimes I'm watching one or two of these sport shows, then sporting event, and you have to buy a ticket to go and meet like the drivers or I said what kind of stupidness is this? You have to pay. You don't pay for a ticket to come and watch this sport, then you have to pay for the next ticket again just to go and meet somebody. No, that's absolutely free. That's not right. Without your support, them goes nowhere. So Damien, I myself don't understand that. Why you have to pay in order to be some part of some people's live stream. And the next thing I don't like, and also on all, like you go into some people's live stream and you see subscriber mode only. I don't like that as well. That makes me feel that they are forcing me to subscribe to their channel in order to comment. That is up to me if I want to subscribe, it's up to me if I want to comment in your channel, but don't force me to subscribe just to comment on your channel. I came across a couple of channels like that and I don't go visit them anymore. So that's a very it's very something very difficult to understand some people. You have a live stream but people have to pay to be a part of your live stream. And I saw this on plenty low live stream. They're telling you buy this or become a member and they will pin your comments on the screen. They will pin your comments. I say, wow, I just do it for free if anybody asks me. Because what I was doing a live stream and somebody asked me to pin their comment, I did it. I don't always do it, but if you ask me, I do it. So Damian, you're raising some several. You're raising some good points on this live stream here. You're raising some good points. So thank you for being here with me, Damian. And another thing, right, I could curse a guy for he went to travel to Trinidad just to pick a fight. Something may be wrong with that person. Yeah, man, I don't know why people just come into your live stream and do that. They come and they're disrespecting you. They come and they're insulting you. I don't know if that is making them feel good about yourself. I don't know. I don't know if they are jealous of your channel because your channel may be doing better than theirs, or your channel may be doing better than some of their family or friends or something like that. But I came across plenty of people like that on my live stream. I have a fellow YouTuber say why she don't do live stream is because of those kind of reasons, of rude people, right? She says she don't like the comments that just be what will be said in her live stream. People cursing, people being rude, people insulting her. So she says she don't do much live streaming. So she prefer upload videos instead. He claimed he's 350 pounds and he could take me home, but I beat already with 500 lbs. I don't read it, yeah. Plus, so to me it's just another day in the office. Yeah, there are plenty of people that fail to realize. Sometimes you feel you're bigger than a person. You feel you could take advantage of that person. Sometimes you never know what that smaller person is capable of. I saw it myself already. Or sometimes what a little person could do. What I mean, a little person, a smaller person than the person that trying to take advantage of them. Sometimes yes, the bigger persons win, but sometimes again, when the bigger person pick the wrong tree to climb on. So I like that Damien, that you could stand up for yourself, right? And the guy was throwing he was throwing his weight in your face and thinking that you go back down. I'm happy to hear. I'm glad to hear that you did not back down. That is very good. I give you a thumbs up for that. Like also a clap. So I give you a thumbs up and I lift a car out of a ditch in a flooded area in San Fernando with 4 people inside, so I know my string. Okay, that's cool. I know a guy also and all. Well, he didn't lift the car to save anyone, but the car was stuck trying to cross over something, and the back of the car I get it and I'm getting stuck. A guy and one guy alone lifted it up and moved it for the person could go. But I love that you know your strength. Know you lift up the car that was in a ditch in flood, and it had people in it as well. That's very amazing. When you can do that, when you can do those things, it's very impressive. And you're not doing those things to show off, you're just doing those things because you could do it. And some people might go and brag about that all over. But it's your choice if you want to do it, but that's a God's grace and mercy on my life, and I'm fortunate to be blessed with that. True, that is a talent you maybe get, a talent or gift you maybe get from God. With that strength to help people. Now, say you wasn't there when the flooding happened, and you did not see the vehicle. You don't know what could have happened. You wasn't that you was in the right place at the right time. It was in the right moment. Yeah, it was in the right place at the right time. As the saying goes, that if God can't be there, he always put a person. Or he puts a man. But why I am saying person, so it could be either a man or a woman. Right? That is why I say a person. But you always hear that saying from long ago. If God is not there, he always put someone in place. I owe it to God. I never take the credit. Very nice. Some people now they do one hero they one sorry they do one hero. I don't know how to say that word now. They did one thing they did, some good rescue something that they did, and everywhere they want to talk about it. That when you have a gift from God, you're not supposed to make people pay you to use it. If you get something from somebody, that's very good, like a thanks or like that. A story to share, but it's kinda lengthy. Not a problem if you could do it in part by part, because we have now until I might end my live stream about after 12 maybe. If you know you can. But feel free to share it if you want. I might not be able to read the full thing because if it's lengthy, I might not be able to read the full thing, and I know you might not be able to write down all that in a text, because I don't know how long of a comment you can make in a live stream. I know some just have a limit to it, or if it don't have a limit, I'm not sure. Oh, also thank you for the 2 likes. Sorry about that. Yeah, when you see me doing that, it's because of my lips got dry, so I want to keep it moist. I just read any comments. I come a little closer. The millionaire was on his deathbed, stage for cancer. A man in a white suit visited him in the hospital with a suitcase belonging to him. I don't think I know that the story, you know. I don't think I know that story. You see, when you get a live stream like this, you have someone in your live stream with you, and we have conversation going back and forth, either with jokes or you're teaching the host of the channel something, or the host of the channel teaching their viewers something, the viewers teaching the host something, right? That is how I like my live stream, would like my live stream to be. But it don't always be so. Sometimes it had no one here with me, sometimes it had rude people here with me. Cause that make me remember some. I just can't remember the name of the rich guy. And before he died, but I think he said this a long time. He said before he died, he said when you go to bury him or like that, put him in a simple coffin and as they got simple hole, no fancy thing anything in the hole. Cause he tell them, he say, rich or poor, we all have to go in the same hole. The guy told the millionaire that it's time to leave, but he did not understand. But the guy asked about his personal belongings, and the man in white said it doesn't belong to you. So if there's anyone here besides Damien, I'm reading something that he put on the screen. I might not read it all that properly. He asked about his family. The man and the wife said that it's not yours either. Alright. So far I like the story. The man in the white suit opened the case and it was empty. Interesting. So yeah, this is how we have to do it, man. Part by part, and we go in. So I always have something to read in case anybody else come in. They can hear me talking. Because sometimes when you come in, I'm quiet because I don't have nothing to say. Last night I was going to end my live stream, and it had a guy text came in, and we had a conversation for maybe more than a half an hour, and it was good. But I ended up had to end in the live stream, because it was after midnight, right? So I didn't want to go more late again. It's quiet. I went to, we're supposed to have cricket tonight because I said I was going. I'm trying to go and have cricket competition going on in the neighborhood, but when I went tonight, it had nobody there. Like I don't know if it didn't have no game or nobody came out. And I went a little late. But what I mean late, it's supposed to start 7 o'clock. I went about 7:30. I had nobody there. So I came back and I say after I relax something and I eat my dinner, I jump into a live stream I don't normally be on. Then I left. I said I'm gonna leave when I come to do my own live stream. I'm trying to see to do more live stream more regular on a regular basis, so I can get more. I can see if I can get more supporters, more subscribers, more viewers. Right? But if every day I do my live stream and I get the same people, I'm very happy with that. If I get new people, well, I'm happy with that as well. But if every day I do the live stream and I get the same people, I'm still happy with that. Get me at that. I'm just glad that I'm getting people on the live stream with me. Cause to sit down and be on a live stream with you and you're the only person on the live stream. The host of the live is the only person on the live stream. It don't feel good. So that is there for this story. Damien, or do we have more to it, or did you leave? I know you maybe didn't want to put more if it had more work because of how I was talking, maybe. Or that's it there for the story. The man, oh, it had to take a while to write it. Oh, okay, I now understood. The man in the white suit said it is empty because you were born with nothing and you are living with nothing. How you display yourself in between is up to you. I love that, and that is so true. When you come into this world, you come with nothing. When you leave in this world, you cannot carry nothing. So you go back with nothing. You come with nothing, you go with nothing. Well, plenty of people just forget that. Many people feel everything they have, they can go with it. So I didn't realize the minute that you were typing, right? There's a lot of things to type, so it will take a while. So you want to make sure you're putting the correct words too. So you know, have some people one little mistake you make, they give you a quick to point you out on it. They won't help you correct it. They go quick to insult you about it. Some people go point it out, but they tell you, look, you spell that word wrong, spell it, I give you the correct spelling or something like that. Or how to pronounce it like that. Everything that you think you own literally belongs to God. It does not belong to you. It does not belong to you. I understand that. I'm so far, Damien, I'm liking the story. I know you told me it's long, but I want to put it. Do it. We're having a good conversation. Somebody might be replaying the live stream and they will hear me reading out the story, and they might like it as well as much as how I like it. This is the first time I'm hearing this story, but it's nice. At only 36, I know for a fact that with wisdom comes understanding. You know what he's saying? The older you get, the wiser you get. But some people I see, I see the opposite way, you know. And for some people, I see like the older they get, the more stupid they get. They get lack of understanding. And we got to learn things from a young age, we. But I like that, Damien, that from you're 36-year-old, and you know for a fact that with wisdom comes understanding. Yes. I love that you know that. Some people might not know that. I think it's now once a month, twice a child. Mm-hmm. I know that saying, eh? They say once a month, twice a child, and that's so true, eh? Okay, you come into this world as a baby, you become adult, and then in your old age you get sick or something, and somebody had to see about you, and they go back into diapers like that. People had to see about you. Just how it was when you was a kid. So I know that saying once a month, twice a child. Some act immature for their age. Yeah. And not only adults, eh? Sometimes you see kids want to act as adults. But I know where you're coming from, Damien, right? I know a lot of people like that. Why I am not really calling all the time tonight because it just Damien here with me in my live stream. So he's from Trinidad and Tobago as well, right? So he will know his time. When I do call all the time, I just like whoever the live stream with me for like from foreign countries, the one I like to call all the time. But these days, it's the adults who are displaying the of mature of mature behavior. Yeah, but I know that's what I was trying to say. That is true. The adults who are displaying that level of immature behavior. Yeah. I'm not a really much of a political person. But sometimes I do listen to the some of the I don't always listen to them because I can't tolerate them. Sometimes some of them opposition people talk and I thinking of them hmm, they are still yeah they still possess the childish ways. Yeah. I meet a lot of people like that even on my live stream. Right, I meet a lot of people like that in person. I met a lot of people like that in person. I know a lot of people like that. There are some people, as you do something, they have a problem with it. If others do the same thing, they don't have a problem with it. But as you do it, they have a problem with it. What day I experience something like that, but not me then, right? But I don't want to say what it is, but I just something that I know from experience. So well said, Damien. And thank you for all the comments. Thank you for still being here with me. Look, you're giving us something to talk about, right? Someone might be replaying the live stream, or even when they come into the live stream, they will hear of a nice conversation going on. It was a really nice story that you gave me. You know, tell me about your life experiences. The guy, what, a 350 pounds guy, the 350 lbs guy. So if you're hearing an engine idling like a truck engine, that's the garbage truck. Garbage is beyond here on a Monday, Wednesday, and a Friday, but sometimes that is past the night before. Sometimes, like all after 10, 11, sometimes 12 in the night. They don't have a specific time. So you have to make sure if you have garbage to put out, you have to put it out the evening before. Like you put out the garbage earlier today, because you know anytime in the after 10, so after 11, so it is past, sometime after midnight. But I'm very happy with that, because they're always passing and picking up the garbage. The garbage truck always passes here and picking up the garbage. 3 days far away, but they're always passing and making sure they pick up the garbage. We all live by example, and we should learn to take it seriously and better ourselves. Yes. But I don't know. I really don't know if people does that nowadays. But I love that, man. I'm going to read it again. We all live by example, and we should learn to take it seriously and better ourselves. I just wanted to read back that again. I don't know what the dog barking at. This life that we live is not a fluke. We all have to serve a specific purpose. Yes. I'm sorry. We are all here to serve a specific purpose. Yes. That is true. So I want to read back up one more time. This life that we live is not a fluke. We are all here to serve a specific purpose. Well said, Damian. Well said. I like this kind of conversations in my live stream. Right? What a nice meaningful things Damian putting out here. He gave us a nice story and still putting nice things in the comments as well. The only thing I just wish it had more people to listen to it, but it's not a problem for me. Is Damien and me alone here? I'm good with it. Right. He's one person. Look at nice, meaningful conversation we have going here. We all learn by experience, and we can share with other others others and give encouragement. Mm-hmm. That is so true. All of us learn from experience. So when you learn something from experience, you would not like somebody to experience the same thing you experience, especially if it's something bad. So it's always good to share it with others and give encouragement. If you learn something good as well from experience, share it with others and give them encouragement. I know it have people out here. They sell you all kind of things, like they sell cars or trucks or whatever, right? And come, plenty people come back and bring back the vehicle, or they come back with the people and they quarreling and cursing and they want back the money, but they don't get it back. Sometimes the people who sell them it buy something else. I don't know why the person you experience something like that. You should have shared your experience, or somebody won't get fall into that same trap. I know that happen. I saw that happen to a couple of people. They're buying things from this person, from the same person, different people, and all of them falling into the same trap. I was the first person that fell into that trap. I don't know why they didn't share their experience, so somebody else won't get that fall into that trap. And some people don't learn. Cause look at people going to buy things over social media. And when they go sometimes they get in romantic, and it happen once or twice. It happen a lot. A lot of people still go and do it. And I learn from experience. Somebody experienced that already, so I learn from it. Uh, Nothing. There's no came into my mind again. About the little kid that is missing in Tobago. Today making it. Let's see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 9 days today, and that kid is still missing. But I see every night the people in Tobago going in some part of Tobago, and they're holding a vigil, and they have people praying and singing and things like that, which is a nice thing. And I didn't know that till about the Wednesday, because I didn't go through social media a couple of days. I've more been on like YouTube, so I didn't really watching more of the news videos. I was more there supporting who supports me. I don't know what a little kid did. And that little kid cannot walk away so fast from what the person said, that they saw the kid, and right 5 minutes or so after, then the parents went looking for the mother and the stepfather went looking for him. But right now they are searching in different parts of Tobago. What did the search you see? Then yesterday, a couple of days, I was searching the dump. Then I saw that they are searching in a by the boy, by the stepfather, mother house or something like that. or the Mr. For have a piece of our land or something like that. I was watching Crime Watch today and I saw that. But I really didn't know about that. I happened to come across Ian Allen on the Wednesday, and I ended up seeing it. I want to know what he was talking about. Then I started to follow up the story. I said, since Monday that kid missing, they are finding now. Look at the reach to next Monday reach and still they are finding the kid. Right now it's Tuesday now and still. But they are taking it too long. Yeah, something definitely fishy going on. You know what? Next thing I do like, it has some social media influencer, like some content creator, how you want to call it, right? YouTubers, whatever. I say in social media influencer, so it's for all different platforms of the platforms of content creators. It has some of them wait for some tragedy like this happens, so they can get something to talk about on their social media. I say wow. I heard Ian was talking about something like that yesterday, and he was so right. What it said. But I experienced things like this. I saw things like this already. People are just like waiting when something bad happens, so they could have something to talk about in either their live stream or whatever. That's wrong. Even if it's something tragic that happens, so you could have for people to come and to look at your live stream. No, it seems the mother and stepbrother. Okay, yeah, could be. There were, well, and I think others suggesting as well too, because I saw today that they said they have 7 of them in custody or 7 of them for questioning or something like that. Yeah, cause that story they give have plenty holes in it. To me, it have plenty holes in it. You can't tell me your kid playing right there. After a while, you're hearing nothing, and you walk outside, check to see if your child there right there or something, or the kid walk outside. And I see it have a video that Ian is showing as well that the mother and the stepfather was somewhere by some coming out from some grocery or something like that. They went to the supermarket and they was coming back home or something like that. Mm. And it's true that it looking like that, Damien. But I want to see, but it looking like that. I don't want to get myself in trouble, but the way it's looking just like that. And now it looks like a lot of people have a hand in it. I wanted to talk about since started the live stream, I said I could wait till somebody come in and like who know about this, who know about it. And this makes me remember the little boy in Point 14 that went missing as well. A toddler can't just go into deep water. Is it true? Now what I seeing when I watch Ian yesterday. He went Sunday. He went. I think he was Tobago Sunday. Sunday when he was in Tobago, and he went back by the house in the evening time, and about 6:40, about 6:45 or something like that. So he told the cameraman to take off the lights, and I see how pitch black it was. So I don't know how the kid was seen in that dark to go where they say he went. He went in the ocean. Since the first time I saw it from the Wednesday, I keep on I keep an update with it. Right? If I'm not watching it on Ian, I'm watching it on the search the Hunter Search and Rescue, because sometimes they will be live or like on Facebook. So I'm watching their live stream there so I can get my updates from them. Because they are right now in Tobago searching. And they say they go search night and they tell you find the kid. So they might do it in shifts. I think it's a biggish team. Because the people are gonna need the rescue. They got to do it in shift, I think. Maybe 2 or 3 shifts a day. Then they're fine. But I know day before yesterday, I think they're searching the dump. Now today I hear they're searching somewhere else again. From the time I heard the whole scenario, I knew somebody. Somebody really playing the fool. Yeah, from the first I saw it in the island to find the story wasn't adding up. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, 9 days. 9 days and no sign of finding that kid yet. It had to be in the hands of the authorities. And a normal person can't do nothing about that. But all we can do is help, like help search and things like that. We cannot interfere in police investigations. And all we can do as human beings, we can go and help with the search like that. All we can do is just talk and jump to a conclusion. We better wait for the truth to come out. But something really not adding up with the story that the mother and the stepfather and the cousin and whoever was giving the story, not adding up. Look at me. Look at I did not realize that I reached into an hour and 7 minutes into the live stream because of how the conversation going good here between me and Damien. So I really was watching the time. To be honest, I think that took too long to bring in the parents for questioning. I think that took too long. As it happened, and I got the report, so bringing the parents for questioning just to see what happened. I think they waited until ENRN intervened, right? And then they look like decided to question the parents, the mother and the stepfather and things like that. When ENRN showed the video, I think it was Friday or something, so they showed the video where the mother and the stepfather was leaving some supermarket or they was walking on the street or something like that. You have a video on it. You're not seeing the people face, but I was just it was the people. I saw the video, I didn't see the people face neither. So, so it's a good thing I decided to do this live stream tonight. Look, we're having good conversation going on here. But this thing with this kid on my mind nearly every day since it happened, since the day I found out about it. I don't know the kid, but it was very sad thing to see happen to a kid. You know how that child father may be feeling, and the grandfather. Sorry, the grandfather and grandmother and things like that. I know the boy's father from Trinidad. And the mother originally from Tobago. It's been a week. It's been a week and more, and nothing. Nobody has said nothing, right? That is true. Nobody like they are man enough to step forward and say anything. It looks so. Everybody, like they say when a dog is frightened, it put its tails between its legs. Look like plenty of people doing that. This incident alone raises a lot of questions about how safe our country really is. Yeah, a kid could go missing so easily, right? 9 days, no one cannot find the kid, right? Nobody is stepping up and saying something that they see something, or all this media attention in the both ways, in mainstream media and on social media. Or nobody are feeling guilty that who did something to come out and say. It's been, I think, 9 days now. Right? So it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah. Today is 9 days. Just now gonna make it 10 days because it's just an hour away from midnight. Come on, people, have a heart now, man. Somebody say something. Is everybody who has a heart in Trinidad and Tobago feeling this, right? Don't mind we don't know the kid at all, but we are all feeling this, right? I tell you, I really didn't know that this was going on, and I just decided to watch Ian on the Wednesday gone, the past Wednesday gone there, and that's the first thing I saw on his show. I said, because he was in Tobago, I said, wait, what's going on here? And I saw that some 2-year-old kid missing since Monday, right? Like since last week, Monday. Now, next Monday reach, now a Tuesday reach, and still no sign of the boy. Yeah, this country's infrastructure, crime, finance, health, and welfare system is, yeah. Sorry about that, I have a week passing with music, I have mute, so I don't want to get copyright. That is so true. And look like the police in Tobago look like it's more bad. Cause I find it taking too long with this. I feel like I hear my an ambulance or something in the background here. I don't know how far it is, but I was hearing it just now. I was hearing the sirens. Mm-hmm. That's all we can do. Just pray for drastic changes. Yes, we have a new government. I know they're trying all their best there. Cause the previous government left our country in a state, a very bad state. Yes, now we have to be cautious and vigilant. Mm-hmm. Vigilant, I mean. Vigilant and cautious. Yes, that is so true. Damien, just give me a sec. I'm stepping away from the camera for a couple of seconds. I will be right back. I'm back, but just behind the camera. I'm just having a sip of water. So you wanna... Oh. I was afraid to move something somewhere. No. Because the phone holder is not a good phone holder. So you're so right, Damien. We have to be cautious and vigilant. We have to be cautious and vigilant. Vigilant, I mean. Vigilant and cautious we have to be. You have to be afraid, like if the people come into your house and selling things, door to door salesmen, you have to be afraid of them because you don't know if they are criminals or not. Because the amount of illegal people we have in our country as well. So you don't have to hear barking. This is my dog. You don't know what to bark. It sounds like something like Jerry. It is Jerry. I'm just checking my battery percent. So Damien, I'm still here. I'm just going to plug in my phone to charge because the battery is low. So I don't want the phone to cut off for me while I'm doing the live stream. I'm going to put it to charge. Okay, it's time for you to go to sleep. Thank you for being here with me. I deeply appreciate it. I'm not really feeling all that sleepy, so I'm not feeling all that sleepy, so I will be a little while again here. But thank you for being here with me, Damien. If you're still here, thank you for being here with me. Thank you for all the beautiful for the beautiful conversation we were having. Thank you for that. Hope to catch you in my next live stream. So go and take your sleep, my friend. I start to feel sleepy myself, I want to take a sleep. But for now, I'm not feeling so sleepy. So it's a pleasure having you here as well, Damien. Damien nearly been here with me nearly more than an hour. We had a good conversation with him. I just hope that he here when I thanked him for being here. Thank you for the direct. Thank you to the one person who was here with me. Darrel, cover that again. recommend E is Godson. How are you? Um, I'm doing okay. I'm doing not too bad. What about you? Thank you for being a part of my live stream. Thank you for that thumbs up. I don't know if E is still here with me or not. I've seen 3 of his comments, but I'm seeing 0 on the person who live stream with me. So if anybody here in the live stream, if anybody replay the live stream, hear me burping, I'm sorry about that. So it looked like the E person left. It looked like he just came in and jump in and jump out back. But that bad though, because what is it that you're coming in and like the live stream, and as you like the live stream, you leave and go, the like goes with you. I'm not seeing any more comment from him, so I'm not too sure if he's here or not. But I don't want to say that he's not here or he's here because I'm not sure. Next thing he's here and he hear me saying that he's not here. So I'm not too sure if the E person is here or not. Because the same comment as he left, I'm still seeing it. He left a comment and they dropped the link. But people are not going to drop links in people live stream without asking them. I like that why I like to do. I like to make sure I ask you and then drop a link. Why I'm saying this is that so in case you're going to someone live stream, don't do it. I will not say nothing about it, but some other people just complain about it. I saw it in a couple of live stream I went to, people putting links in the people's live stream, and the host of the live stream trying to do it, and they block it like that. So when I go into someone live stream, I make sure I ask them if I can drop my link or drop someone's link. I really don't think this person is here again with me. I think he left the live stream. So anybody replaying the live stream, I just notice that I keep on doing this. I'm just looking at the calendar, just checking out some things that I have written on the calendar. I'm all people. Then next time